Why is it I do not yawn until I hit the button to go live? And why are my glasses never clean when I need them to be? All right, come here, you. Is that the one I need? No, of course it's not. I swear. I'll use this, I guess. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Not what I was looking for, more to the point. I usually have one of my glasses cloths right here. And of course, when I need it, it's not here. Doesn't it figure? Yeah, it's a little better. I might actually be able to see now. These are the times that I almost wish I could go back to contacts. But because I desperately wish I could wear bifocals because I am at that in-between stage, my contacts are no longer an option. I forgot to clean my cards up before I did this. So, right. Let us rune. All right. I think we're okay now. I don't see anybody watching. So we're going to do our usual and pop over and say hello. Oh, cat might be here. So, okay. We be on. All right. I'm kind of congested / phlegmy today too, so I do apologize. It's kind of been a day already. It's Thursday. This is a good thing. I see Fuzzy Butt hiding in the corner here. He's a good kitty. I would pet him, but he would wake up and be mad. I don't want to make the kitty mad. Okay. Do this. All right, and then screw that. And then I can actually set that. Okay. Now I can actually attempt to do something. We shall breathe. We are good. We shall begin. Our first card is the Six of Wands. And it says, a V for victory. You have just won a big battle, and now you can enjoy your rewards. Your admiring supporters cheer you on in a victory parade. Since you've just accomplished something big, success is yours. Enjoy your moment and let your ego get this boost. Next, we have the Four of Pentacles. So you've been busy with your balancing act, tightly clutching all your money and material possessions close to your chest in order to help you feel safe and stable. It's been working for a while, but somehow, some reason, you still can't relax. You might need to give up just a little bit of that control because all of the stress about money is not making you happy. No, not happy at all. And then we have the Two of Wands. You are a commanding presence. Looking down on the world below you, the phone in your hand holds questions while you wonder what to do and where to go next. Hello, camera. Camera. Okay, we're going to do this and that. Didn't help. Really? This is not making me happy. All right, we are going to open my camera settings and tell the camera to stop being a brat. Oh, wait, that's not the one I want. Oh, that's right. Oh, my good gravy. One of these days, I will actually be able to get through one of these without having technical difficulties on one sort or another. No, I won't, because, this is just my luck. So, the camera is cooperating again now. What the hell? Oy, And of course, now my freaking notes have disappeared again. Well, that wasn't what I meant. Really? Just really? Grr. Oh, criminy. Holy cheese whiz. How the hell do I stop that? Ah, crap. And I think I just lost. I'm going to cry now. I had to keep that open for the stream to keep going on Instagram. I'm going to cry. Oh, well. Back to trying to get my... Oh. I swear. Technology hates me today. What am I looking for? There they are. So. Two of Wands. You are a commanding presence, looking down on the world below you. The phone in your hand, holding questions, while you wonder what to do and where to go next. You have had success lately, but are a bit uncertain about your next steps. It's not time to rest yet, though. Don't get distracted and stay focused on your goal. Yeah. That I'm pretty sure is directly aimed at me, because I do need to stay focused on my ultimate goal. So I'm going to scroll back up to the top of my notes. We have unlocked potentials that go along with the fact that, you have just come back from this big victory. While you are busy clutching your material wealth to your chest, you've got some overstepped boundaries. I'm betting you have overstepped some boundaries in the attempt to, hoard and control things. And while trying to stay focused on your goal, you love me. I am betting that it's yourself that you are saying you love right now, because you have your goals, you are being successful, and you're doing what you want to do. So you are loving yourself, and you need to stay focused on loving yourself and maintaining your goal. And today's rune is, I think it's pronounced Gebo. And the divinity is Geffen, she who gives. The letter is G. The symbol, ironically appropriate for this time of year, is the gift. Element of air. The tree is a mountain elm and an ash tree. The plant is the heart seas. I'm not sure what that one is. Stones are rhodochrosite, malachite, and jade. Color is dark blue. And the animals are the bee, the dolphin, and the whale. So, Gebo represents the mutual exchange of gifts between individuals. So I'm thinking it's an appropriate rune to pull during the holiday season. It shows a connection and reciprocated respect between people who have accepted each other as extensions of themselves. True friends and allies become extra dimensions of our own personality and greater image, teammates and kinsfolk in the grand experience of life. Gebo has no negative connotations. It symbolizes the construction of alliances and bonds between individuals through mutual actions, respect, and trust. Let me repeat those. Through mutual actions, mutual respect, and mutual trust, these bonds of brotherhood and partnership are formed and upheld. Gebo is the exchange shared between those who these partnerships are made, an ebb and flow of giving and receiving. However, always make sure your sacrifice or exchange is being reciprocated. Otherwise, the powers of Gebo will vanish between you and the other party, and your energy will be drained. Sorry, I got distracted by a notification that popped up. Gibo represents the trading of skills, powers, and ideas. If you desire to know something an ally does, it is best to find out what you can offer in exchange for their knowledge. Hello, bartering. Learning something takes a lot of time and energy. The many hours one person spends learning a subject, another person has spent on others. So why not share this hard work for the mutual benefit of both parties? Didn't I just say bartering? If your circle grows collectively, vigorously, and engages in different skill sets, then your tribe will be infinitely more powerful, effective, and self-sufficient. Every member should be a master of something, and every member should be putting in the hours every day to excel in their own areas of expertise. Sharing ideas between members will keep everyone intelligent, skeptical, and thirsty for knowledge. Gibo is an equal sacrifice between individuals for the progression of the tribe or group. Mutual sacrifice is one of the most powerful forms of Gibo. I just lost myself. Next to the passing of cherished objects from one person to another. Gibo is that feeling we have when we must give someone we love something that we care most about. Anytime someone goes out of their way to give us something they've made or that means something to them, it creates a very special bond that cannot be bought, only cherished and reciprocated. Gibo is love, gratification, and appreciation. Why did I say it that way? Appreciation for those you care about. It should be honored and always held in high esteem. A gift presents you with the choice of acceptance or rejection. If you accept, you must be prepared to give in return. Everything has its price, but with spiritual gifts, the cost is always worth it in the end. You must find the balance between giving and receiving and learn to give responsibly. Oh God, do I need to learn that one? This means deciding when to give and who to give to, as it is not appropriate to give to everyone indiscriminately. No comment. In relationships, Gibo primarily represents a partnership. If you currently are not in a close connection with anyone, I'm going to reword that. If you are currently not in a close relationship with anyone, it can signify the development of a new relationship. If you are in a relationship, it can indicate that it's time to move to the next level. In a particular context, Gibo can signify a marriage. However, the rune is not always related to the wedding itself. It can also be associated with a civil marriage act, an agreement between the partners, an alliance, or a long-term stable connection. Another interpretation of the rune is the development of a new feeling toward your partner. In work, it means effective partnership in business. You build useful connections due to good intuition and the ability to get along with people. On the other hand, it can mean money at your disposal that came just at the right time. This money can be used to start your own business or to expand an already existing one, etc. It doesn't have to be a large amount of money. Usually it's an amount which is just enough to bring your plans into life. Thank you, Kat. So our takeaway here. Gifts, both in the sense of sacrifice and in generosity, indicating balance. Yes. All matters in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. Okay, Gibo Merkstave. Gibo cannot be reversed, but may lie in opposition. Greed, loneliness, dependence, over-sacrifice, obligation, toll, privation, and bribery. Offerings, gift, relationships, love, marriage, partnership, generosity, and unexpected good fortune. So all in all, it's a positive thing. I like this. And yes, pretty much this rune does say if you haven't, if you are at that point in your relationship and one of you hasn't proposed, it's about that time, which is amusing considering the reason one of you is not here right now, and I am not naming names deliberately, is because they are currently meeting with someone to decide whether straight up getting married is financially feasible, because there is some question as to whether they would be able to maintain their health insurance if they get married, which I think is the biggest crock of... Anyway, I'm good. I hate the way freaking our medical system works right now. I hate that we have to have insurance, and I hate that because of insurance, doctors and hospitals can just charge unfreaking godly prices for everything. I mean, for fuck's sake, $50 for a flippin' bottle of water kind of stuff. Uh-oh. I'm ranting and Messenger is screaming at me. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I hate the way that freaking insurance is just insane. You're $2,000 for birth control. That is unfreaking real. I figured that out. Just, ugh. I know that I have been beyond lucky since I was 17. I really have not had to pay for any of my medical unless I really wanted to take advantage of my current husband's former insurance, which I did for a while. But, excuse me, very congested. I have not had to pay for my birth control or most of my mental health meds. Yeah, since I was 17 and I joined the military because, well, from 17 until 25, yeah, 25, the Navy paid for it. And then from 25 to like 35, 40, somewhere in there, the VA took care of it. And during that time, I managed to qualify for state health insurance because you can't always rely on the VA. And with state insurance, I still had no copays. So I have been incredibly lucky over the last however many years it's been, 2.5 decades, that I have not had to deal with most insurances. And when I have, up until the last year and a half, it's been a breeze. But I hear my friends talking about, okay, one very dear friend was getting married. Oh my God, that is unreal. Oh, my very dear friend, and I'm still trying to be vague so as to not, give too many personal clues. We went from laughing and joking about what we were going to wear to school to discussing the fact that she had to pick something for her wedding because she was getting married to her children's father finally, or paying for her birth control for the month. This should not have to be a choice. But, that's my rant. The state of the American medical healthcare system just pisses me off so badly, especially as a chronically ill person. So our goddess today, hey lady love, our goddess today was kind of calling me. I'm pretty sure she's the one that was calling me. And she is Mazu. I know it doesn't look like a Z, but I finally figured out it is. She is Ascension, and she is a Chinese goddess. And her little blurb says, just as goddess of the sea, Mazu, guides sailors home from rocky oceans, she is guiding you to rise above the chaos of your life and situation to find your way back to your true self. Which, oh my God, really does kind of play into what I was just ranting about. Because my situation right now is rather freaking chaotic because of the American healthcare system and the fact that, we are both, my hubby and I are both chronically ill. He is fighting long COVID, but because, the first bout of it happened before they were really testing everybody, you had to be able to prove that you had been, either traveled to China or whatever, or been exposed to one of the original cases, and he couldn't. Yeah. So our life is very chaotic right now. But yeah. Oh, now let's see what Namaste has in store for us today. And then might help if I look at it as I'm dumping the cards out so I don't make a mess. And then I'll grab Mr. Rogers and see what he has to say. See, Kat, the incubator was also diabetic. And she was type 2, took metformin for years. So that wasn't super duper expensive. And then, the kids and I moved out, and it was just her and my dad. And I'm guessing her eating went to crap. She stopped eating properly. And she ended up needing insulin. Her doctor was nice and figured out a way around her having to pay, thousands of dollars a month for it. But in the end, and I do mean the end, she just stopped taking it. She stopped taking all of her meds. She stopped taking the chemo meds for the breast cancer. She stopped taking the insulin. She stopped taking everything. And from what I understand, it was not pretty. She started having similar, like dementia-like episodes where she wouldn't recognize my son who was living with them at the time. She would tell my son to go get people that he had never met because they were people she had known before I was born. And it was all because she straight up couldn't afford her meds anymore. And she was on Medicare. It's freaking ridiculous, the state of this country's medical system. God, I hate. I desperately want flippin' standardized healthcare. Not standardized, but universal healthcare. So, namaste for the day. I love how that rhymes. Give your mind a treat. Notice how sometimes you crave pizza and ice cream. Not together, I hope. Oh my God, I just had a Ninja Turtles moment. Ew. Oh God. Michelangelo would totally eat an ice cream pizza too. So would Scooby and Shaggy. When your tummy wants something that it loves, you tend to give in and indulge it. Occasionally. Not as badly as I was. That works, Sherry. Let your mind have a treat as well. Where do your thoughts drift to when you think of happiness? Kitty cats and Multnomah Falls. And the ocean. The beach, not the ocean. I have this bizarre fear of open water now. What is it that would put a huge smile on your face? My fur kids and the beach. There you go. Edibles would be awesome. Invoke those thoughts that make you happy for 8 minutes. Just let your mind fantasize for a while. This exercise can release good hormones, likely oxytocin, because that's one of the happy hormones, and have a positive effect on your body. See, this is why I need my favorite chefs. I have one that is extremely gifted with making infused foods, and another one who is just an amazing chef to start with. And I'm pretty sure he's pretty good with the infused foods as well. And I am so blessed to call them both family. All right. And then our self-compassion. Oh, what are we doing to show ourselves compassion today? We're going to go here. I did that one the other day. That's basically the same idea. This one might work. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, the infused pizza does sound good, but it's got to be Canadian bacon and pineapple. Maybe some black olives. And pumpkin muffins. Oh, God. I am craving, what have I been craving? I want potatoes. Okay, so, Self-Compassion Act. When was the last time someone got under your skin? On a regular. Can you think of 3 reasons they may have acted the way they did that honestly have nothing to do with you? Dude, I'm a retail worker. People get under my skin and treat me like dirt all the time. And 99% of the time, it has, yep, cat. 99% of the time, it has absolutely nothing to do with me. It has everything to do, oh yeah, it has everything to do with the fact that they're an entitled POS who thinks that because I'm a retail hell demon, I'm below them for some reason. Because I work for minimum wage and they don't. Oh, I firmly believe that everyone, and I do mean everyone, I do not care where you come from, deserves, or should, not deserves, but everyone should work either in food service or retail at some point, preferably as their first job. Because I swear on everything holy. No, actually, I take it back. I swear on my grandfather's hole in a wall that working retail and food service as your first job will give you a fuck ton more compassion for everybody in the world. And it will guarantee that you will never treat a service worker like crap because you've been in their shoes. But that's just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. I happen to have done both. So, and then Luna came in. I know she did. Where did she go? She must have come in and then gone back out. Oh my gosh. You guys can't see him. I wish you could. He is being an adorable kitty. He is laying on his back with his 4 paws curled up and just he is snoring. It's so freaking cute. Anyway, what does Mr. Rogers have to tell us today? It is very cute. Each generation, in its turn, is a link between all that has gone before and all that comes after. That is true genetically, and it is equally true in the transmission of identity. Our parents give us what they are able to give, and we took what we could of it and made it part of ourselves. We, in our turn, will offer what we can of ourselves to our children and their offspring. Hey, Vanna. Well, you made it for the very end. I'm proud of you. It's a day. It really is. And now I, unfortunately, have to boogie because I have a doctor's appointment in way less time than I like to admit. So I shall bid you all a fair adieu. I love you all. May you have a fantabulous, wonderful, magical day. Vanna, I'm just glad you made it for a couple of minutes anyway, too. Same shit as usual. Like, share, subscribe. Be here tomorrow. Today is Thursday, correct? Yes. I believe it is not in the schedule for Restream here yet, but it is Thursday. Once the spawn is home and I am home, we will be doing our podcast again. I'm thinking we did it about 4 o'clock last week, but I need to, there we go. My second appointment of the day is at 3:45, so 4 o'clock is not going to happen. I am thinking we will be able to do the podcast starting between 5 and 5:30. So, for those of you who know and are following, follow my socials. I am on Facebook, I am on Insta, I am on TikTok, I am pretty much, yeah, that's it. I will post to those with at least a 5-minute heads up that we're going to be going live. I will do the best I can, but yes, we are doing the podcast tonight, and I will see all of you then. I love you. Have a fantabulous rest of your day.